Hey everyone, my name is Rodolphe Pierre-Louis, founder and CEO of Action VFX, and I'm making this video to announce some exciting new changes that we have launching on our website on September 1st. So before I even start this though, I want to acknowledge one thing that I truly believe as CEO of Action VFX, we really haven't done very well at all. In fact, I think that thing that I'm about to talk about has really hurt the user experience of a lot of you. And that's never ideal. It's never fun for me to get that feedback from our users. But at the end of the day, we haven't done some things well and we can be better about them. For the last few years, we have done, frankly, a lot of changes to the way we do things at Action VFX. Of course, one thing hasn't changed is we're still aiming to have the best and largest library of VFX assets for all visual effects artists. But in the pursuit of a business model that really will serve our users, we may have overdone it a little bit. 3 years ago, we launched our subscription service. And as you guys may know, last year we had replaced that with AVFX Plus. But then the library itself has seen some changes as well. We start having contributor assets that are made by third-party creators in our marketplace that we're still holding the same quality standards that we've always had for Action VFX. So that added another layer of complexity because some subscribers had access to one type of effects and a different type of effects. And then we launched the 3D library. And basically, we've been doing a lot. And I do believe a lot of those changes are great changes, but when they happen at the frequency that they have happened, it's just not ideal for you, the user. It all can just be very confusing. It's all this confusion that really led things to a boiling point of us realizing that something has to change. If we really think about it and do one final change, then we can finally move on and actually build upon something that our users actually love. At the end of the day, if the users aren't happy, then what's the point? That's always been the main belief that I have. So we've decided to really simplify our offering. Instead of having a million different things going on, we're going to just have one. And it's going to be one subscription that really unifies everything that we do. And that allows you to get access to our library in simply a better way. And to achieve this better way, we had to actually learn from you, the user. This time around, we did more than simply survey our users. I myself personally met with probably a lot of you watching this video right now and had a conversation to truly learn what type of subscription actually resonates with your workflow. And that really helped us learn a lot about things that worked well previously that we took away with AVFX Plus and just things we can add to really make something great. Truthfully, AVFX Plus was never a hit with our users. Very few people really loved it, and we had to find out why. The number one thing I would say that AVFX Plus did that people didn't like is people want the freedom to get access to anything in our library. They don't want to simply be limited to a few options. So that's one thing in this new model that we're all fixing, whether it's a 2D asset, 3D asset, whether it's made by the Action VFX team, or whether it's made by contributors, you're going to get access to it. Another thing that you loved was the credit-based system of our previous subscription, because having credits allows you the freedom to really get what you want. And in the months that you didn't use your credits, you could build those credits up and get something whenever your project called for it. So we're bringing that back, and that's going to really help you keep building your library and still own whatever assets that you buy with your credits. One big fear I know a lot of people can have with a subscription model is, well, I don't want to pay for the subscription and then have nothing to show for it. Well, with the Action VFX subscription, every bit of credits that you spend, you're owning these products the same way you would own them if you bought them with, actual money. And that's something I'm really looking forward to. And I think a lot of you are going to love it too. And finally, you guys wanted a subscription that provided you with a much more affordable way to access our library. And I believe this new subscription model is going to do just that, especially when you compare the current prices of the a la carte way of purchasing our assets. It really reduces the prices considerably. So in a nutshell, that's what we have coming up this September 1st. I'm definitely very excited and can't wait to unveil everything to you guys. If you're currently a subscriber, whether it's the Legacy subscription or the AVFX Plus subscription, don't worry, we're not just going to force you into anything. We are aiming to make this transition as smooth for you as possible. And you may have already been getting emails about the transition. And if you have any more questions about anything, definitely reach out to our team because we want to help you and make this as clear for you as possible. And if you're listening to this and you have never had an Action VFX subscription and you've only ever bought a la carte and you're thinking, well, I don't like subscriptions, is this going to limit me? As I mentioned earlier, this subscription really is going to be the best way to do a subscription for the type of products that we do. As I mentioned, it's a credit-based system, which means all the items that you would get with your credits, it will be like you purchased them as usual. They will still live in your account. Even if you don't have a subscription, you'll still have the right to keep using them. So thank you for all your support over the years. Truly, Action VFX couldn't be what it is without you guys. We just turned 8 years old this year. And that's a big deal. A lot of businesses don't make it to 8 years, and we couldn't have done it without your support, without you using our assets, telling your colleagues about the work that we do. We want to keep growing the library. We want to keep increasing the opportunities for third-party contributors like artists like yourselves to actually sell assets through our platform. And all of this change that we're doing is to that goal, to make Action VFX the best platform for visual effects artists. It's always been a great journey to really figuring out what's the best way to serve the community, and we want to keep doing more of that. So thank you for everything you've done, and we'll see you next time.